Hello everyone, and welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeons and Dragons D-Team campaign. I should add on more words so I can be like Kingdom Hearts 2.8 HD Remastered Cloud Edition or something. Anyway, it's time for the recap. Who is it gonna be? It's Newbie.
Okay, this is not the part of my brain that was turned on.
Yeah, that's the best part of these.
Okay. We went to go back to Darkrai, and to get there we had to go through a rock that had a cave on it, and the water was zappy. So Hope teleported across, and Newbie just carried Iris over, and he got zapped, but he didn't really care. Then we got to a bridge that everyone teleported across, and Newbie floated across it with magnetism. And with his magnetism, he proceeded to cheat the climbing puzzle and float across another bridge. Then a wild Jolteon attacked us, and everyone got hurt, and then Hope healed us really good. Then we got into a big chasm where Dracozolt was hiding, and it tried to eat people a lot, but it took a long time to try to eat someone, and it finally got Hope, so Hope got eaten. And then we killed it, and Hope... hang on. And then we got out, and then we pinto-portaled into Caterpie's daycare, where Caterpie reveals his inner conspiracy theorist, and Irish distracts everyone with circus shenanigans. Then we start looking for Faron or a Cyndaquil.
Alright, roll your d6.
Alright, Parcel, give me that one.
I was just about to say that deserves a 1.
Oh, the really
You were
detailed
wrong.
ones. That
It likes that. It likes it when they're short.
It likes it when I'm mindlessly read my notes.
Mindlessly reading notes is always a good option. Alright, well, welcome to Capim Town, where there are basically these ginormous trees that people hollow into their houses, or the trees are dead and they hollowed into the houses, or something. We're not really sure. Everything is green. There's huge, basically, apartment complexes here. There's rope bridges everywhere. Some trees have been cut down to create terraces for plazas and stuff of that nature for people to gather, and so forth and so on. And you have left the daycare without the notice of the workers there.
we're assuming our base forms.
Yeah, so you're also in your base forms when you came out of the Pinto portal.
Wow, we have never been here before.
Neither have I. I haven't really been anywhere beyond the Mist Continent, really, so... Of course, I haven't really been here before, either.
Yeah, it's probably uncomfortably humid here, too, for you.
Gotta say, I prefer snow.
It's not so bad.
Set the fire type to the ice type.
Oh, let's go find. Speaking of fire types, let's go find that Cyndaquil.
Works for me.
Well, either her, or we should also maybe find... If we can't find her, then we should find Fern.
Yeah. It's two people to look for, so Should be easy, right?
Not Fern Faron.
Different grass type.
Yeah, it probably shouldn't be too hard. Maybe, probably, hopefully.
Yeah.
I mean, you do know where Faron is kind of hiding out. It's near the docks.
Alright. Do you want to split up and try and go both, or do you want to just check the docks and see if Faron's there?
Well, yeah, I guess we could check there. He said he'd be there.
Alright, let's go. Which way's the docks?
Where's the water?
This is the part where you notice that you basically can only see trees.
Let's ask around then.
Alright.
Is there a Pokemon in the vicinity?
Yeah, there's like a I want to say mink, an Eevee walking around.
Hey, you! Hey there!
What? Hello.
Hi, we're new here. My name is Hope. That's Newbie, and that's Iris. We were wondering where the docks are.
Well, the way you want to find your way inside one of the staircases, or take a vine down to the ground floor, and then you just walk along the trail to the west, and then they'll all lead to the coast eventually in the clearing.
Okay. Which way is west?
He kind of points off towards the opposite direction of where the sun is in the sky.
Yeah. We just came through a portal, and it's hard to get the cardinal directions down.
I'm like, this is. This is the moment where you find out that one of your feet has the daycare stamp. Has like a daycare stamp on it, and the Eevee's noticed it.
Look at that.
And they can't hear you from here. You don't have to pretend.
What?
The kids that you were playing with, you're off work now, right?
Oh yeah, or no, we don't work there, but that's where we landed after we were flying through space on meteoroids and telling off this yellow guy who says Reshiram isn't the truth.
You have I mean, I've heard that those kids are rowdy, but I mean, sounds like you had quite an adventure with them.
They were fine. Iris did some tricks for them, and one of them nested on my body. But yeah,
His eye kind of starts to twitch when you mention that. Bye.
oh yeah, nice meeting you.
He just walks away.
Okay, he said that away. I'm gonna point to the vine or the staircase that leads us down to the west.
All right, so I'm going to assume you're taking the staircase.
Yeah.
Probably, yes.
All right, so you kind of start walking around the outside of one of these tree terraces, basically, all the way down to the ground floor. And this is kind of where you're like, this place is probably more vertical than horizontal, which is interesting shape for a town.
It's too bad I'm not a Swablu here. I could have totally flown everywhere and found us wherever we need to go here.
Yeah, but it's probably better being in your all you.
Well, yeah, I definitely prefer being a Vulpix. I do kind of miss having my fur and stuff like that when I'm in the other forms, and I'm cuter this way.
Yeah, certainly.
Even though Swablu is a fluff ball.
But not a furball.
But not a furball. And you enter like the tree clearing where they have the docks and a lot of those basic amenities that travelers would come in and have, like customs. There's a Lapras liner if you're rich. Boats, all that fun stuff, and few offices.
All right, this must be the docks. Now, do you see a pumpkaboo anywhere?
Phantom.
Phantom. I always mix the two up.
Newbie's gonna look around.
Yeah, Iris is looking around as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Gonna-
do your perception, I guess.
No.
Yes.
No.
No.
You can tell who.
No,
you can
yes,
tell
no.
who's the person with expertise among the party.
All right, so Iris, you kind of notice that one of the I forgot the word I just said 5 minutes ago. One of the offices is looks kind of abandoned. Like all of the lights are out.
Oh, maybe he's in that abandoned place over there.
Did he say he'd be in an abandoned place?
He seemed the type of sneaky person who would take an abandoned office and just hide out there.
Well, that's not very nice.
Well, I mean, you gotta think about it from a practicality standpoint. He's a ghost type, so he probably prefers darker places.
Now that's just profiling.
Hope doesn't trust anyone anymore.
Jeez, newbie, stop. What's profiling?
Oh, that means you think a certain person does a certain thing just because they're a certain person.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Jeez, newbie, stop profiling.
Nah.
He's like, I've had enough ghost types. You crazy, man.
Well, I guess it wouldn't hurt to check there.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So you approach the building. What you gonna do?
Is there a door to knock on?
Yeah, there's a door.
I'll knock on it. Very loud.
No one opens.
Is there a window to look in?
Yeah.
All right, I'll pull myself up and look inside the window.
You notice
Well,
that
he's-
there isn't actually a glass there at all.
Well, it's no pain in there.
there are
Iris
no
is,
there's no panes, but it still has like the cross shape.
Hello?
Iris is gonna open up the door and walk in.
Yeah. Iris, you see Iris on the other side.
Oh, well, okay, well, I guess it is abandoned.
Hi, Hope.
Just didn't want to break and enter.
Newbie's gonna go in.
I like to think that Hope's head was like stuck through the entire window, and he's like, I don't want to break and enter.
Well, it was already broken. I just entered.
And
Anyone? Yeah.
This is when you kind of hear a floorboard move over, And Faron flies up.
Oh,
And
it's you. We're looking for you.
that's what I heard. At least from the sound of your voice.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
You should come
well,
when people knock on your door. It's a lot more courteous.
Well, I have to know who's looking and where. I'm not supposed to be out in the open, so to speak.
Well,
You
in
could
any
st-
case,
you could still walk up and say hi.
Then it would not look abandoned.
Newbie just kind of rolls his eyes, takes out the relic fragment, and hands it to Faron.
well, here you go. We don't need it anymore.
Really? It's only been a day or two.
Yeah, well, we don't really want to give it back to the unknown.
Yeah, they're kinda
that
being
was
meanie.
part of the agreement, but I thought you needed it for an investigation of some kind.
We investigated the place. It led to a dead end. We didn't really. Well, we got a bit out of it, but we didn't really get a lot out of it. So we decided, and since we had it, the unknown were being meanies and tried to take it from us. So we decided to come back and give it to you before the unknown could be more meanies.
I do appreciate the gesture, and he takes it obviously. I'll make sure that it returns to its rightful owner as soon as possible. I'll deliver it myself.
yeah, it's kind of weird though. I think we've we're kind of at a dead end if after doing this.
So, what do you think you're going to do now? Take a break,
Uh,
lie low?
Possibly, yeah.
I mean, we want to get to the place where Reshiram is, but the problem is the unknown are, like I said, the unknowns are kind of meanies right now, so they might not necessarily like us or let us head there at this point in time. So we don't really know what to do.
Well,
We still wanna.
how
We
did you
still
get
wanna.
here?
Oh, Darkrai.
Darkrai?
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
The very same Darkrai that I told you to look out for.
Oh no, don't worry, don't worry. It's all good. He got his mind wiped, and a bunch of timey-wimey things happened. So he's just basically a new person now, and he's nice.
You know, most Pokemon, not even legendaries, possess the ability to hop between dimensions, right?
Well, it wasn't a very good portal. It worked, but it wasn't all nice and round like the ones that the unknown make. It was kind of wobbly.
Yeah. Say what you want about those guys, but they made consistent portals.
Is there? Is it possible we might be able to make our own portals?
I don't think so. The fact that Darkrai maintained the ability after the event that happened to him is honestly remarkable. We still don't know how he did it to this day. I suppose at this point he doesn't know how he did it either.
He doesn't.
No, and he promised he'd be good.
Well, coming from a mass murderer, that's not very reassuring.
Yeah, but he doesn't. He doesn't have a memory anymore. He may as well just be a new person, right?
Or he could be pretending.
No, I can tell if someone's lying.
Fair enough. Well, I'm not entirely sure what I can do to assist your investigation other than answer questions, but maybe some funding might help. I don't know. And he gives each of you 200 poke, aka gold.
Oh,
wow.
nice.
Wow. What's this for?
Use it to either take a break or supply yourself. I don't really know how else I can help, but monetary compensation, monetary benefits generally can be a catch-all when you don't have any other resources to give.
Yeah, that's right. Just well, I myself feel a little lost when knowing the guys we were working for were kind of bad news. They wanted that relic fragment all to themselves. That's why we're returning it to you.
It is curious that they want it back so badly.
Yeah, I told them that it isn't theirs, and I didn't give it up.
Yeah, they can't have it.
Well,
It now belongs to you, and it's gonna go to its rightful owner.
you, I assume, found out what it does.
Yeah, it
Uh,
lets you go to
basically,
that.
basically made an elevator.
Mm, at least in that area, that's what it does. But it's I can I can't say for sure, but I have my suspicions that you can use it to go between dimensions without being noticed. It's almost like a passport almost. It was designed, it is what it looks like anyway, to do such a thing.
Well, you're saying it would solve our little portal problem?
It's possible.
Nah, even if it were to do that, we can't really carry it around with us. The unknown might do something sneaky and try and take it from us, so it's better we give it to you so it can go to its rightful owner. We'll find our own way around.
Yeah.
It is curious that the unknown wanted so bad. All evidence would suggest that they were the ones that gave it away in the first place.
Well, yeah, they were saying it was theirs, but you said it was yours, and I'll take your word over theirs.
Huh. If they had it... Huh. I wonder. It's too bad we're not in that other place. We could maybe ask what's his name about the relic fragment. What was that unknown that left the hive mind's name?
Gamma.
Gamma, that's right. We could have maybe asked Gamma, but I don't know. Do you know the actual owners of the relic fragment? Do you know how they got it?
Well, from my knowledge, they found it. That's why it's
Yeah.
curious, because from what I understand, the unknown showed up very quickly, deliberately, did what they needed to do, and left when they visited you. And the relic fragment itself seems to have a similar story.
Maybe someone managed to get the relic fragment away from them somehow, and then it ended up with your friends.
Well, I suppose Gamma did take it when he was in the troop. But he also believes that that its purpose is greater in the hands of us than the unknown.
Yeah. You'll make sure it's safe, right? That they won't. Well, they'll get attacked by unknown because they're holding us, right?
Oh, I do believe they can handle themselves against the unknown.
Okay, good.
All right. Anyways, suppose we'll have to figure out what we're gonna do, but it was good working with you. Don't worry about us. We'll figure something out.
Yeah, we always do.
All right, well, good hunting. I'll be off within the day.
All right. Good luck.
All right. Well, I guess we could take a rest in this town and decide what we're gonna do next.
Yeah. Let's find some sort of inn or something, and we can rest and discuss there what we need to do.
I mean, we also got all this money. We should take a look around at the vendors, maybe.
I can't really think of much I'd need, but maybe.
Well, they might have some neat knickknacks that we could use later.
Fair enough.
All right, so on your way back, when you reach the stairway that you found the first time, you see that a stand has been set up there.
Man,
A stand. It's got black and blue fonts and pamphlets, and in big bold letters it says, "Be the ideal you."
I like that. Very good message.
Maybe give me an investigation check.
I was actually just about to have Iris look at it too.
You can do that too then.
Nah.
It is a good thing
7.
Iris is doing that too. Let me make sure with her new investigation. 14. Parser is rolling really low today.
Yeah, you see Templars of Zekrom underneath that, be the ideal you.
Oh, hey, Templars of Zekrom.
Oh yeah. I mean, they're opposite of us, but they're kind of like on a very similar path. It isn't like Hiram where it's just gross.
Yeah, I don't like Kirim either, but remember that Templars of Reshiram had access to the Tau plane, and that's where we want to go, so maybe the Templars of Zekrom might as well.
Yeah, it's, you see, the whole thing between Zekrom and Reshiram, it's more duality than it is they oppose each other. You know, you can't have one without each other. It's like in and out, off and on.
Iris is going to look through the pamphlet and see when or what this whole thing is about.
All right, so part of it says, "Wear the black shroud." Another page asks, "What is your ideal scenario?" And it's like, "Dreams come true. Feel the jolt of his power. Unite with like-minded idealists. Learn the true meaning of ideal."
But just because I said that, Iris, it doesn't mean you should go and join that. I mean, Reshiram's still, maybe a little bit better.
The truth is around you. The ideal is within you.
I'm not joining. I just want to ask them if they can get us a ride to the Tau plane.
Oh, okay, good. I thought you were considering joining them or something. You're not going to join them either, newbie, right?
Oh no, I'm not into that sort of thing.
Okay, good. Good.
I
I mean, not that I have any problems with it or anything. It's just...
No, I get it.
Yeah. Well, I guess we could go ask them. I don't know how they feel about me, but I don't think they'd hate me. It's just like I said. It's kind of a complicated relationship between those two.
I can imagine. Well, I mean, we may as well. I mean, if what Iris says is right, they might be our way there.
I mean, I can't say that's certain, but I mean, it was when we met the Reshiram stuff. Those guys from Reshiram said that they were able to go there and commune with Reshiram, so it makes sense if the Zekrom guys are able to do the same.
Yeah, let's go check it out. After we rest.
Yeah. After we rest.
It's tomorrow afternoon, so
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
tomorrow
You have time.
afternoon, so we can rest, we can spend the day shopping and stuff like that, and then tomorrow afternoon we can go visit with them.
Yeah, okay.
See, it says we need like a black shawl or something like that, right?
It says wear the black shroud.
That means they'll have you have a garb similar to mine, except it'll be, well, black, a little gothic for my taste. I rather pristine white.
Okay. Well, if they'll provide it, then that's fine. Anyways, I suppose we will probably,
There any vendors
yeah,
anywhere around here?
we'll probably head to the vendors, then head to the inn.
Yeah, so you find the basically the mall, just like in the Pokemon regular games. It's got vertical floors and stuff, and at the top there's the Pelipper Post Office. There's also Spinda's Cafe. There's information on various hotels you could find one to stay at. There's Explorer's Essentials. There's a library / bookstore, and then there's also Canopy Ziplining.
Canopy ziplining sounds fun.
Yeah, it does. We go ziplining.
That's
Okay.
your money.
Iris is going to... This is interesting. So, Iris is going to go to the Pelipper Post Office, and she is going to write a letter and send 50 gold back to her home.
Okay. So, well, do you want the dudes to come with you, or is this I'll catch you later moment?
Iris is just walking off on her own. Whether they follow or not is up to them.
Yeah, I'll go to the. I'm going to the Explorer Essentials.
Newbie will go with Hope.
All
We'll let the
right.
child run off on her own.
That's how they get lost.
She'll be fine.
All right, so at Explorer's Essentials, it's got all the basic D&D things that you could want. So there's like studded leather, stuff like that. You also see that there are a few TMs for sale.
Oh,
And then there's also a few wands and orbs for sale as well.
you have a little catalog for us?
The catalog. All right, so between the wands and orbs, I'm just gonna post the spells in because it's easier that way. So you can purchase up to 2 Resistance Thaumaturgy, Toll of the Dead, Guiding Bolt, or Shield of Faiths for 10 gold. So if you buy 2 resistances, there's no more resistances, essentially.
Well, I'm gonna hesitantly buy lightning resistance. No reason at all. So it's 10 gold for it?
Yeah, you can buy the resistance for 10 gold.
Wait.
You can flavor it as a wand or an orb. Well, I think
Just,
that one would be an orb. Resistance orb.
just 30 minutes? Or an hour?
Let's see. Resistance. You touch one ruling creature. Before the spell ends, the target can add d4 to the saving throw of its choice. It can roll the die before or after the saving throw, and then it ends. Concentration, 1 minute.
Oh, it's like resistance for saving throws. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Is there splint armor available? And can I afford it?
Alright. Splint is 200, so it would cost all of your money.
Almost all of it. I've got 53 left over if I buy
You'd
that.
have 17 AC, disadvantage on stealth at 60 pounds.
I've already got disadvantage on stealth anyway with my half plate.
True that.
Can I trade in my half plate?
Yeah, you could trade your half plate in for the splint.
Alright, how much would selling the half plate get me?
Like 300.
Wow, so I could actually make a 100... No, wait. Yeah, I can make a 100 gold profit by switching out.
Yeah.
Why is splint armor so cheap, if it's better?
I don't know.
You get disadvantage with it or something?
Oh wait, I've got chainmail armor, not half plate.
Oh, if you have chainmail,
Yeah, that's gonna be a lot cheaper.
you're gonna get $20 off of the splint with chainmail.
20 whole dollars?
Yeah, so it'll be $180.
Yeah, okay.
I'm assuming you have
Okay.
strength 15 and higher.
Yeah, I've got a strength stat of 20.
Yeah, like I was pretty sure, but yeah, so you've got shiny splint.
Trying to find the shop to list without having to go get my PHP.
So, one TM that is available to you guys is this one.
String shot.
There's a string shot TM. Oh, that's a good one. If I can type. It's Sucker Punch.
And that's just based on the move in the supplement.
Yeah, so they're the move in the supplement. You attune to the TM and then you get the move. And it can be
Alright.
any move in the game. And then the last TM, let's see the RNG. It's going to be Purify.
And how much do these cost?
They cost 25 each.
And what's the requirement to use them? Can you only use them like once a day, or
Nope, they
it's
just
tied to your
cost
PP?
They just cost PP.
All right. Hmm.
So for Sucker Punch, when you say make an opportunity attack, does that just mean that you can make an opportunity attack even if they don't leave your zone of control?
Yeah.
Okay.
So pretty much you just use it expends your reaction.
I'm gonna do that. I want that.
Alright, so Newbie's got Sucker Punch. That leaves Hope with String Shot and Purify.
Do I get the big spender achievement?
Wait, do you even have money for that?
Yes. And I've still got money left over.
He's a poor man now, though.
No, I've got 48 gold.
I'll take the string shot.
Alright,
20 gold, right?
25.
25. Okay.
And you will have to attune to these as well.
All right. I write this in here. Yeah. And
Now,
we just
does the attack from Sucker Punch, is that just my regular attack, or does that have special qualifiers to it?
It's just your regular opportunity attack. So if there's any bonuses that go to your opportunity attack, those apply. If
Got
it's
it,
just
okay.
you punch again, you punch again.
okay. And I guess in this general store, I finally found it. I'll get. I'll buy a ladder.
Laddie!
I assume it's
Laddie.
like a. I'll assume it's like a rope ladder because it'd be a little ridiculous up carrying a ladder around. And the ladder is 1 silver point, so hard to find some other stuff.
I like silver pieces. Just say you get 2 for 1 gold.
2 rope ladders was the first one. It'd actually be 10 to equal the gold.
10 rope ladders.
Extra laddie.
Well, I guess we could just tie them all together. So what? It's a 10-foot ladder. I'll make a 100-foot ladder out of this rope ladder.
100-foot rope ladder.
Yeah, for 1 gold. Okay, I'll write that down. 100-foot ladder. What ridiculous. You're just rolling it off. Okay, let's deduct the gold. What else is here? There's some interesting stuff here. I'll just list it all off. Are you going to allow alchemist fire?
I'm like, is that a general store item?
50 gold for it.
I'm like, if it's not a magic item, I guess it works.
It's a Molotov cocktail, pretty much.
Yeah, I figured.
Yeah. Okay, I'll buy 3 flasks of alchemist fire. So that's 150.
Gold? Dang.
Yeah,
Expensive.
and I have 69 gold left.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
You did that on purpose.
3 alchemist fire.
Newbie, give him a gold.
I mean, it's a meme. I don't like the meme, but it's still a meme.
All right. I think I'm just gonna save it. The rest I have here. I could list off the stuff they have. There's poison, a poison vial, but that's like really expensive. There's let's get 10 flasks of oil as well.
Gotta have your oil.
Yeah, that's 1 gold for that because they're 1 silver for
I'll make sure the enemies walk around your oil trap.
I'm just kind of drawn to these things as a fire type, I guess.
I like to imagine while Hope's doing his shopping, Newbie's sitting there looking through the hairstyle magazine that he picked up.
You find about the balding hair salon in the city.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
The adventure shop. Can I get the equivalent of a longbow? Actually, or slingshot? I don't know what you want to.
Yeah, it's basically just a huge piece of wood with a really long rubbery thing that goes boom.
All right, that's 50 gold for the longbow.
And thus the meme dies.
And no one buys a Shield of Faith, or Guiding Bolt, or Toll of the Dead, or Thaumaturgy. Unless Iris comes back.
Well, Newbie's not much of a spellcaster.
What are you talking about? You're an Eldritch Knight!
Yeah, but all of my Eldritch Knight abilities, not a single one of them uses my intelligence modifier.
Yes, but you are still casting spells. You said Newbie is not much of a spellcaster, but you are, in fact, casting spells.
You're the only one who casts spells in this party.
No, Hope can cast spells and does so frequently.
Yeah, but those are paladin spells.
Alright, yeah, I think I'm done here. If you guys want to do something. I now have my ranged option. So now I have 19, not 69. I assume it comes with ammo, so...
Yeah, you're hearing about this amazing thing where Pokemon without hair can get hair. Right here in the city.
Go for the weave.
Yeah, they've even got Rockruff hairpins.
Oh, I'm done shopping, newbie. Where's Iris?
Actually, there's one more thing I want to check out.
Okay. Zip lining?
No. And he's gonna go check out the hairpins.
Alright, so you find the Balding Hair Salon, and you instantly notice that it's not really a hair salon, it's more like a wig shop. But they say they're all hair. And there's some like luscious golden locks there. You see the Rockruff hairpins, which yeah, they're shaped like those little diamond rocks that Rockruffs have.
He wants to get one of those.
Well, they come in a pair.
Okay.
Well, I should say a pair of pairs. You get 4, so two pairs for 1 gold. Because I hate using silver.
Yeah, me too. I totally get that. Okay, he's gonna buy a set.
And while this is happening, did Hope come with you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So one of the Smeargles comes up and he's like, "You would look so dashing in the pony tata," and he has like this ponytail that's all rainbow colored, pastels.
Ah, thank you.
It's only 2 gold, and you would look magnificent. Just put it on the end of your hair and of your head, and it would look like it was a ponytail all along.
He cast message on Hope, and he's going to say, "It's extremely tacky. I wouldn't advise it."
Well, apparently my friend says it's extremely tacky, so sorry.
Newbie face palms.
The Smeargle is just, "Oh, well, I do believe that your friend is just trying to talk you out of having hair."
Well, I've never had hair before, so,
Exactly! This is your moment, my friend.
But I kind of trust him because he's a barber with a hammer.
A barber with a hammer? It sounds as if he would just knock out his patients and steal their hair away. Preposterous.
Well, he hasn't told me what...
You listen here,
And he takes out his hairstyle magazine, he flips to the page with Kiona, and he points to her hair, her fur, and he says,
"You see that hairstyle right there?
Ah, it looks like she's trying to throw up on the camera. Why are her eyelids almost shut?"
Newbie punches him in the face.
Oh gosh. Roll, make an attack roll, I guess.
That's an underscore.
Oh my gosh, man. If you were a champion. Alright, yeah, roll for damage.
It's just 1 damage because it's an unarmed attack, isn't it?
Okay.
Your strength.
Oh, 6 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you clock him and he's just like, oh, you are no longer welcome here.
Well, we don't want to be here.
And Newbie turns around and leaves.
Wait. I'm so sorry, sir. It's just, yeah. He's very sensitive about his art. Sorry, he clocked you in the jaw. Bye.
Well, and that's kind of the last thing you hear from him.
Newbie stomps back in and he puts a gold in the Smeargle's hand and he says,
I forgot to pay. I'm sorry.
and then he walks back off.
And yeah, there you go.
Okay. Right. Finding Iris. Where did she go? She kind of just walked off.
I don't know.
Is this place busy?
Not quite yet, because you guys are kind of at working hours right now, so to speak.
Well, maybe we should just call for her. Iris, where are you? Come here.
Are you still
So,
outside the store?
Yeah.
So, since
no,
our
I followed
telepathy thing is still working,
I'm like,
Iris
I don't think you cast it today.
did.
I don't-
No, it was like we're still in today, so like it was cast in the beginning of the right after we left from the unknown and went into the hidden land, and that's still been part of today. We've
I'm
only
like,
taken a short
how
rest.
long does it last?
I rolled psionic die for it, and I believe I rolled a 6 for it.
I'm like, yeah, I mean, it's definitely been 6 hours.
Oh, then never mind. I can't do that.
All right. So yeah, I followed Newbie. And yeah, I called out for Iris.
All right.
But no, Iris is still in the Pelipper post office.
Is the balding hair salon it's still in front of you when you're screaming these things?
Probably. I mean, I followed Newbie how far he got.
I mean, he's probably just. I mean, my head theater is saying that there's like a common mall area, and that's where Newbie would have gone to. I don't know if that's accurate, but
Yeah, I mean, you could go back to like the central area. You don't have to
yeah,
hang
that's
around
where,
there.
That's where Newbie would have gone.
Yeah, you're basically back to the adventurer shop. Explorer's Essentials is kind of the middle of the area. I mean, you could climb all the way up to the top or whatever on this mall scraper.
I just realized we could be explorers of sky if we use these wingwares.
Feel like that's a pun.
Oh.
It's probably just me.
Oh. But yeah, no Iris. Should have really told us where she went off to before running off. But we'll find her.
She seems like the type to just kind of appear behind you out of nowhere.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'm almost actually half tempted to have Iris do that.
We're just kind of standing there looking behind us and around.
Yeah, so you turn around, look behind you, and Iris is just standing right there.
Ah,
Oh,
there
yeah.
you are.
Hey,
Well, it seems we're all done in here. I think Newbie got banned from Salon, but that's okay. We'll probably just not come back here.
oh, what'd you do to get banned?
I punched a guy in the face.
Oh, well, that was mean.
Well, he shouldn't have made fun of Kiona.
Yeah, but
Anyway.
we could put that behind us and go find a hotel or an inn to go to and take a rest and go visit Zekrom. I mean, it's they're not all that great.
I mean, we're not really visiting them for, like, anything specific, just so that they can, take us to the Tau plane.
Yeah. Just don't expect too much out of them.
Well, I expect them to take us to the Tau plane, so that's probably should be fine.
Yeah.
So, to
Alright.
the end.
Yeah, we'll go to that area in the mall where we can find a hotel.
Yeah, you kind of find a hotel that takes up another large tree, and the price is 2 gold per person per day.
Okay, I'll go up to the reception desk.
Okay.
Maybe ring the little bell. Ding 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 ding.
Yes.
Oh, hello,
It's a curly.
sir, ma'am. We would like a room for 3.
Okay, that will be 6 gold.
All right, I hand my 2.
Maybe hands over too.
Iris hands over too.
Very good. All paid for. Allow me to show you to your room. And so, she walks over up the stairs. You have like the third floor from the central plaza, which is like in the middle of the building. If
There a
that makes
window?
any sense. Yeah, there's a window. This one actually has glass in it. And yeah, there's like 3 separate beds, a desk. It's kind of nice.
Ooh, place is cozy.
There's like tatami mats on the floor, in the front of it, not on the back. The back's wood.
No idea what a tatami mat is.
Just it's nice and cushy.
During
It's like
camp.
it's like cushy straw almost. That's a bad representation, but it gets the point across.
During Templar training, we just usually slept on the floor.
Yeah, I don't like sleeping on the floor.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's pretty cozy. It's all part of my training. That's the point. I mean, I don't like it, but it's required.
What exactly does it accomplish?
You could, sleep through any condition. You don't need a cozy bed all the time. When you do have a cozy bed, it feels all the more special.
I guess.
Eh, still doesn't sound like a fun time.
Oh, it isn't, but it's required.
Oh, guess I'd never make a good Templar of Reshiram.
Yeah, it's discipline. Only the tough of the tough can handle it. I did like 100 extra push-ups when they only told me to do 200.
They
Oh.
make you do push-ups?
Yes, all the time.
Oh, if you did 100 extra push-ups, why aren't you strong?
Ooh.
I am strong.
You gonna do some push-ups?
Strong-willed. Yeah, I'm gonna start doing push-ups.
All right. So I'll make an athletics check for every 10 that you do.
Oh,
Okay.
this is gonna be amazing.
All right. All right. Here I go.
Hope gets to about the third one, and his arms start shaking really hard, and then eventually by the fourth one, you can't tell if he's getting up off the floor anymore.
It's been a hard day.
Huh. I suppose I can't really say too much. I mean, back in the troop, we had a bunch of strange things we did. I mean, it's the reason why I'm able to balance on two paws like I am is because of the training I did there. So, guess I can't say push-ups isn't too weird.
Well, apparently I have good stamina for a newbie. Not you, newbie. So, maybe a few more practice swings will help out.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Sorry, I zoned out a bit there.
Oh, well, my superiors say I have good stamina for a newbie.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I've heard that one before.
But yeah, let's maybe retire for the night, or do they offer boarding here? Because I'm kind of hungry too.
Yeah, this hotel does have room and board. Or you could go to Spinda's Cafe.
Well, we could just get room service, I guess.
Well, it's not really room service. It's like one of those self-serve things where you have to go down the stairs and stuff.
Okay.
Continental buffet. That's what they always called them at the resorts my parents took me to when I was a kid.
I'm like, I don't know what they call them. They called it self-serve breakfast where I went to.
They called it. I didn't care what they called it. I just went over to get to the Belgian waffle maker.
They called it food where I went.
They served food here, sir.
Yeah, so you probably got an assortment of berries and of different flavors and temperaments from all over the place because everything grows in tropical heat. Of course, you also have your own bananas.
Yeah. So, but I'm keeping those bananas.
So they're gonna save our lives.
Yeah.
Iris is probably having pancakes for dinner.
She's probably flipping them too.
Jay would be proud.
All right, and that's dinner unless newbie wants to start punching people again.
No, just that Smeargle.
Man, you really smeared the smirk off his face.
Yeah, it felt good.
You really shouldn't punch people, though. That's rude.
I'll punch you. I want to punch.
But that's even more rude.
Newbie doesn't say anything. He just goes, like, to bed, I guess.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna go out for the night too. Tomorrow we'll go to Zekrom.
Yeah, Iris is gonna go to bed.
Okay. So you've all turned in.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Everyone roll perception for me.
I mean, we're technically going to sleep, so wouldn't this be our passive perception?
I mean, I don't know.
He said roll perception. It doesn't matter.
Everyone's asleep.
Okay.
Let's see if you can get a 7 too.
Oh,
Natural 1.
I'll try psionic dicing that, but holy shiza.
So it's 16.
16.
Alright. You feel the presence of a mind very nearby. Everyone
Okay,
else is asleep.
Okay, so Iris probably woke up from this, and she's gonna wake everyone up and says, "Hey, guys, there's something weird here."
What?
Newbie, you probably just kicked him on the floor to wake him up. To kick up Hope.
Like, can I just stay in bed? I don't want to go to the Tronfenor Island. I mean, what?
Well, excuse you. Okay, whoever you are, whoever you are, we know you're there.
And
Maybe he's gonna use detect aura.
alright. I'm like, I don't think you roll for that or anything.
No, but it's just cast detect magic.
I'm like, I guess you can sense invisibility. Invisibility being used.
I can probably detect. It's an illusion spell, probably, right?
Something like that.
I don't know. I don't usually cast detect magic very often.
I don't really know how potions and magic detection work.
Hang on. Detect magic. Enter. Operation timed out. Oh no.
Oh,
This
He
is
went
why
to
you should-
wiki. Well,
I
I
believe.
got you.
I'm not certain how potions actually interact either, but I am fairly certain that yes, he would be able to sense that illusion magic is being used and would be able to tell its source.
Yeah, so illusion magic and yeah, I guess technically speaking, you can see the oh, this is interesting. You see the aura of something really long.
Where?
In the room. Near the door.
Alright, he just kind of looks at it.
And you hear the voice of Not Important speaking to you guys.
when like Hope's eyes shoot open. Wait, oh, I guess only Newbie can see it right now, so
Yeah.
I'm none the wiser.
And he says, "Welcome, Ho."
Hey, wait, I know that, but what are you doing here?
Okay, first off, hi, Mr. Not Important. Didn't you say we wouldn't meet again?
Well, I decided that it would be a wise idea to explore this domain and refill since you so graciously left an opening for me.
Lie about Reshiram some more?
Well, I was more here to ask you what you were thinking of doing with the unknown.
Well, ain't that
Oh.
a question?
Because they told you that the planes were experiencing difficulties, earthquakes, collisions, whatever. How do you know that they're not lying to you?
We don't.
I
Well-
mean, we were doing some investigating of the planes, and there seemed to be trouble happening around there. Someone is at least going around and messing with it.
Yeah, someone.
Well,
Maybe not
Tapu,
necessarily what they're saying is happening, but something's happening there.
it was Feeny, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Tapu Fini said there was nothing wrong with her dimension.
Oh. Wait, right. Huh, I didn't think of that.
I don't know how many you visited, but
4.
how many did you see visible evidence, feel tangible evidence, or otherwise?
Newbie thinks for a bit.
Well, when we were in that clockwork dimension, there was something going on at one of the factories they had there, but I guess it wasn't just something that some disgruntled employee couldn't have done. Maybe. Though we did find some volcanic soil and white sand from hang on. The plane where 2 planes no, it was actually from Tapu Fini's plane. We found some of that in the clockwork dimension. So I don't know. It seems strange to me that something from one dimension would show up in another.
There's definitely someone or something's going around doing stuff. I don't think there's really any reason to suspect otherwise.
Why do you care anyway? I thought you were just an observer.
Well, I am an observer, but I also don't like observing suicide.
What?
The unknown only care about themselves. They don't care about you whatsoever.
Oh, I already got that message.
Then why help them?
We're not.
Well, we kind of
Avoiding
actually
them.
still. Well, we aren't. We kind of still are. I mean, we're still investigating the planes.
Yeah, but we'll come to our own judgment, not his or theirs, ours. Our truth.
You know what humans are known for, right? Other than being mysterious.
Being human.
Being fairy tales?
Well, why do you think we're in fairy tales?
Because you have weird names, so nobody can ever remember what your names are.
Well, I suppose that's one way of thinking about it, but
Because you're
humans
fairies?
have a knack for saving the day.
Oh, do they?
No, really. Well, you've sure done a lot of saving so far.
Yeah, that is another point I want to address is I'm not entirely sure, but I have a working theory that humans are more powerful in this dimension than their home dimension. It's just a theory. But I might as well take up the responsibility of my kind and step in. I know my way around the plains. If there is a problem, I could solve it. You could just live out your life, not have to worry about people walking in and kidnapping you from your job and telling you to go on a mad suicide quest.
That sounds nice, but I still kind of want to check just to make sure.
Well, why
Yeah,
don't you come with us then?
No, he will not come with us.
What, you don't want him to come meet Reshiram so we can see that Reshiram really is telling all of the truth?
I don't want him anywhere near Reshiram. Doesn't deserve it.
I kind of agree with Newbie. It'd be funny if he gets to see that that you were right and he was wrong.
Well, the truth about Reshiram and Zekrom being one being so long ago still exists, but it's not our main issue, isn't it? Besides, I would like to resupply while I'm here and then make my way back to the material link, another material link. Do you know what those even are?
No.
Essentially, they are the points at which a dimension is anchored to this plane. Every dimension that a legendary Pokemon has ever lived in is anchored to this plane somewhere. It's the front door, so to speak. Now, they can usually tell when you go through the front door, but I guess being a human has its perks.
Well, what will everyone think if they see this guy traveling with us?
He's got a point right there. If I was traveling with you, because I have a limited supply of invisibility potions, if I were to run out, they would all question either their reality or they would try to get rid of me. Depends on the Pokemon. Some are favorable towards humans, others not so much.
It won't work, sorry.
Newbie just kind of shrugs.
Do you know where these, whatever you call them, are?
The material links, I know where a decent amount of them are.
Oh, do you know one that'll get us to the Tau Plains then?
The material link for the Tau plane would be on the Mist the Mist continent. Now, I haven't been there myself, but if I were to guess, it would probably be somewhere where the Glacial Palace was. I do believe that the anchor isn't there due to the whole fiasco of freezing people to death and all that, but I'm pretty sure it's in that area. Due to Kyurem having a particular affinity to the area and neither Reshiram nor Zekrom choosing to appear there.
Well, we were gonna try and see if the Templars of Zekrom would go, because Templars of Reshiram and Zekrom apparently are able to go there just fine.
Well, they do travel through the anchor, or through the link, I would imagine.
So are they just gonna take a trip to the Mist Continent then?
Almost certainly.
Yeah. Okay.
It would be rather surprising if they had a different means in.
Alright, well, good to know. Then, well, not... But we're still gonna keep searching the stuff. We're still gonna keep searching the plans until we're sure there's nothing there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if there is something wrong, then maybe we can, report it to someone who's, actually qualified.
And
Maybe
who
some
might
explorer.
that be?
I don't know, the Explorers, the Expedition Society, something like that.
you realize that basically no one is qualified. These planes are not well known by most Pokemon for a reason. The legendaries don't exactly want the commoners walking around in their homes.
Well, I mean,
You said you haven't been here. What makes you the arbiter on that?
The arbiter on what?
On who's qualified or not?
I suppose you have a point there. I don't know about, as much about them as you might, but I also would like to point out that I travel around more than most, and I have yet to see anyone from this plane other than you three. And
yeah.
Darkrai.
Well,
You almost
I'm
got him
pretty.
killed.
I didn't try to get him killed. I figured that Dialga, or him, would have a memory jog at the sight of each other or after a brief conversation.
And it almost killed him. And you're taking no accountability for it.
Is it accountability to let someone have what they want?
If it means they're probably going to get killed, no.
Would you rather him stay in the dark or find the answers that he's so desperately seeking?
Well, I mean, he's Darkrai, so I think maybe he'd want Dark. Sorry, I'm just trying to be funny. It didn't work.
Look, we're going to continue what we're doing and use our own judgment. Not yours, not the unknown, not anyone but ourselves.
Besides, if we want to reveal it to the authorities, we could just, if we have proof, we could just tell the legendaries in charge of the plane so they could take care of it.
They might be able to.
There we go.
I suppose you have some merit in your plans, but I do hope that it doesn't end as I think it will.
I'm sure we'll be fine.
Golden.
Alright, well, I'll take my leave. Although I do
Yeah.
find it funny that you constantly work with people you don't trust.
We trust each other.
For now. And
We
you can kind of see his strange shape. Newbie kind of approach the window, and he opens it and he drops.
Maybe just kind of goes over to the window and looks down.
I'm like,
Probably out of the 30-foot range by then.
yeah,
anyway.
but he's out of that range.
Maybe
good riddance. Good riddance. I don't like that guy.
Well, even if you don't like him, he does have a point.
He said we don't trust each other.
Well, I don't think that's what he was getting at. I think what he was getting at is that we're working with Pokemon that pretty much just are throwing us all over the place. We're just kind of taking what they say for granted, and we don't really know what to do but just go where we're told. And really, that's not a good idea. Maybe we should all just go home.
But we
Look.
can't. I mean, even, like, sure, maybe the unknown aren't telling the truth, and maybe they have some sort of ulterior motive for sending us through the plains, but, I mean, if there's any danger there, shouldn't we help?
Yeah, something's wrong. I could feel it. And Like I told him, we need to find it out for ourselves, not the unknown, not him, for us.
Okay, but if something is wrong, we need to tell someone more qualified. I don't care if he says that no one's qualified. There are certainly other Pokemon out there that can do better than we could.
Yeah,
That's why I said we tell the legendaries. We find the information, we get some proof about it, and then we tell the legendary Pokemon, and they can take care of it.
Alright.
And then Newbie just kind of face plants back in his pillow.
yeah. I just kind of mumble and go back to my bed. Sure, that door's locked too.
I'll go lock it. Iris is gonna lock the door and then plop back into the bed.
All right, and this time you wake up for realsies.
Wow.
You feel the wind. You feel the wind from the open window on you.
Didn't I
Newbie
say
closed it.
shut the... Yeah, I said I shut the
Okay.
window.
You hear the tree branches knocking on the window from the wind.
Our resources back.
Yep. So you've got all the HPs, all the resources. You're all good to go.
Yay!
Right,
All
so
right.
are we still gonna go find the Zekrom guys, or are we just gonna go there ourselves since we know the general vicinity of where it is?
Well, we're on the grass continent right now, and so we'd have to, get a ship or a Lapras to go over to the mist continent.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe they'll take us with them.
I guess it wasn't hard to ask.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess we'll just have some breakfast and go check with Zekrom Templars.
Okay. So you're just eating at the hotel. Cleared out your
Yeah.
stuff from the room.
Yeah.
All right. And you're just making your way back to the Zekrom stand.
Yeah.
All right. So there's some guys with black and blue accented robes, like hanging around. They're handing out the pamphlets, talking to Pokemon here and there.
Hello, fellow Templars.
Why, hello. Do you... oh, well, I suppose you are a Templar. He died.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody died.
Somebody died.
Sonic Link is gone.
I guess Iris went back off on her own.
Yeah.
Alright. But, Templar, I suppose you are a Templar?
Yes. Posing, but similar.
Have you come to embrace your inner ideals?
No.
Oh,
I
oh you
follow-
brought your friend to bring ideals because you can see
Oh, no,
the truth
they-
of their resolve.
They follow the truth, and that's mainly it. I'm sure they have an ideal or two in there, but mainly truth.
Well, then, if you're all followers of Reshiram, what business do you have with your counterparts?
We seek passage to the Mist Continent.
Well, we only offer those to interested parties who would like to go see the sights and sounds for themselves, who win the vacation.
Vacation.
Well, yes. We offer a vacation to a lucky a lucky few who are exuberantly interested in our teachings and the philosophy of ideals, and we let them see our temples firsthand on the Mist Continent and see the daily life of our Templar up close.
Well, we'd like to go there, but not enroll.
Well,
I
then
have
you
a
could
lot of
just book a ship then.
Yeah, well, we thought maybe we could join you if we were just tag along. Because I am a follower of Reshiram, but I do respect Zekrom too.
Newbie sighs.
Sorry, Hope, I gotta pull a U right now. We need to get to the Tau plane. Can you take us there?
Oh, I was trying to leave that part out because now he's going to think that Reshiram. Never mind.
Newbie just kind of looks at Hope for a minute, thinking of the irony of what he just said, but he doesn't say anything.
The Tau plane,
Yes, please.
the sacred world where Zekrom resides.
Reshiram.
It's Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kiram all reside there, so
Yeah, we've been there before. We just need a way back.
Then why don't you just visit your... You are confusing me.
Yeah, I figured.
so that's a good point. Hope. Why don't we just visit some Templars of? Oh, well, actually, they're probably not around here, are they?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's Well, I guess it was worth a shot, but Zekrom, I guess, isn't as doesn't give charity as much as Reshiram does, I guess.
Wow, harsh.
Well, they're not giving.
Then again, I'm the guy who punched a guy in the face the other day, so I guess I shouldn't be one to talk.
That does not sound like the ideal candidate to go and visit our sacred temples.
Yeah, but he did it because he was offended. So the offending party said some very untasteful things towards his friend.
Acolyte of Zekrom would not consult to violence. They are the power of change in their own lives. They bring their ideals to reality.
Well, good thing he's not a follower of Zekrom.
I brought my ideals to that guy's face through my fist.
Well, man, you guys did some really weird things. I just sent money back home to my parents.
Yeah, we went shopping. See, look.
And then he takes out the hairpins that he bought and shows them to Iris.
Oh, those are kind of neat.
Yeah, aren't they cute?
We do in front of this Templar guy.
Yeah, I'm like, he's just confused beyond all belief.
Yeah, but it's like I said, guys. You shouldn't have expected much.
They can expect great things from Zekrom. If you followers of Reshiram cannot find your own way back to your own palace, I fear that the truth is not a good navigator.
Take that back.
I can. Okay, here's the deal. I can perform for you guys on the trip there.
What do you mean perform?
I used to be part of a theater troupe, so I'm pretty good at doing singing, dancing. I can play the harmonica, so I can help make the trip lighter and better.
Perhaps it would incentivize more to come to our vacation. It would make it more luxurious. Although, you are going to have to audition.
Oh, that's probably going to be pretty easy. Yeah, so just I'll audition, I'll perform for you guys on the trip, and then me and my friends can join you over there. That sound like a deal?
Look, we probably got off on the wrong foot here. We are dealing with someone who naysayed Reshiram and probably indirectly Zekrom too.
I'm pretty sure he did both, actually.
Yeah.
I do not see how you find this to be worth traveling all the way across the world for, but
To prove him wrong.
He's gotta get to the truth, you know.
you people and your truth, I just don't know.
Well, I gave you my deal.
You will
But we have that on the table, too.
we're definitely going to go with the young Mrs. Economical audition. Allow me to set up an appointment with the mission lead here, and then we'll get back to you. Do you have a Pelipper post number or means of contact?
Right now we're staying at the inn in Capim Town.
Very well. We are we are also in an inn, so it shouldn't be too difficult. Which complex?
We never named it, so Iris will just point to where it is.
Yeah. Yes. We are in the adjacent one on the negative floors. We've booked out all the rooms for us, and our captain is on the bottom. We'll let you know if the audition's open.
That sounds fine.
All right. Good day, and may your ideals burn bright within you and bring your hands much work.
Sure.
And the truth guides you. He awkwardly pins him. Yeah.
Alright. Well, there we go. I think that'll be a good way for us to get over there.
Yeah.
So,
You know,
when do you want me to do your hair?
Oh, right, I suppose.
You're gonna
Prob-
be auditioning, you gotta look your best.
Yeah, though it needs to not be in the way, you know? It needs to be functional, but it needs to be beautiful and functional at the same time.
Oh, don't worry, I got something for everything.
Alright, well, for now we'll wait to hear when my audition is, and we'll get my hair done before then.
I can already hear newbies' insides like, do it now.
Meanwhile, Hope is just not. This is not his ideal situation, you could say.
yeah, exactly. Well, oh boy, I after we got that whole situation done with, I kind of don't want to go on a boat full of these guys, depending how long the trip is going to be. You saw them; they just constantly push their ideals onto you.
I mean, I just kind of ignored it, honestly.
Yeah, that's why I didn't want to. They're kind of pushy, shovey with it. You see, restaurant's all about finding your own truth. Well, they just,
But if you're finding your own truth, doesn't that make it subjective and not objective?
yeah, because like
But then it's not the truth.
I could say I like chocolate, and that is the truth to me. But you might not like chocolate, so
Oh, I love chocolate.
No, it's the
yeah.
truth to me because if you like chocolate, then that is a truth because
Or I could say like chocolate is the best thing ever. You would not agree with that, but it'd still be the truth.
Oh, I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree. Chocolate's pretty great.
so you don't think Reshiram's the best thing ever?
Well, it's lots of things could be the best thing ever. It's not. It's not a tier list.
If you say so.
I don't know. I think like it's either this or probably an expensive boat ride. So, and we might need to save some money too, depending on what we end up having to do in the other planes. So I think this is good.
Yeah.
Besides, it's not like I mind performing.
Well,
Yeah.
hopefully we don't have to find our own way because Hope and I spent almost all of our money.
Oh yeah, we spent it on stuff.
I mean, I guess I could just take up a temporary side job doing some haircuts around here. Might take a while, but
If we do need a boat fare, I could probably also do some performing for cash on the streets or something like that, but let's hope it doesn't come to that, because I'm probably gonna do really well in their audition. I'm pretty confident in my performing.
Careful. Confidence and arrogance can often be confused with one another.
Maybe.
Gotta go in confident, but gotta remain humble.
Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
So,
All right.
while you're waiting and chatting, is there anything else you wanted to do here?
Not that I can think of off the top of my head.
Yeah, I think our kind of goal is set. We're going to try to ace the audition and go to the Mist Continent.
All right, so
I would like to commit arson on a wig shop. No, I'm kidding.
I'm like, oh man, this man's got an Eevee in his head.
That he does.
All
You'll
right.
get to see more of him on Sunday.
Yeah, that's not till Sunday.
That's what they want you to think. Anyway, so about a couple hours, 2 hours, 3 hours pass, and you get a knock at the end door from the curly innkeeper, and she says, "This letter came to you, Iris."
Oh, okay. She grabs the letter.
Okay, and it basically just says if you want to perform, just come by this now, basically. This now, like an hour or two.
Ah. Okay, I got the thing for the performance. Alright, newbie, it's time for the hair thing.
Alright.
Alright, what do you want me to roll?
I'm like,
Sleight of hand?
yeah, I was like, it was the sleight of hand tools, weren't it?
Uh-huh. 22.
Ooh, very nice. Yeah, I don't know what you plan on doing, you tell me.
I'm tempted to make it a pompadour so she's the immaculate Wooloo, but
I don't
actually-
think a pompadour will work.
yeah, no. I am gonna give her the little wooloo braids though. So they're gonna hang down at the sides of her hair, her
They're
head.
gonna bonk in her face.
Aw.
Remember, she's looking for something that won't get in the way.
Okay, he's gonna take the braids and he's gonna pull them around into a little ponytail behind her head. It's a thing, trust me.
Alright, well, you do that.
And it looks beautiful.
And like, I guess you have the mirror to show Iris how she looks.
Yep.
Iris looks at it and she's gonna do a quick front flip to see how this feels while she's performing acrobatics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't get in the way, she'll be like, "Oh, okay, thanks. Hopefully they like it."
Oh, I'm sure they will. Unless they're no good Smeargle.
Alright.
This is the moment where you find out that the Zekrom and the hair salon are backing each other. No.
That'd be hilarious. Okay, anyways, Iris is gonna say, "Alright, I'm gonna head out for my audition."
Yeah. All right. I guess we should go too and watch.
Support.
Yeah.
Alright. So yeah, Iris is gonna go to the leader.
Okay,
Or to
so
where
he's on the
she
bottom.
was told to go.
Yeah, he's on the bottom floor of the hotel. Like I said, the quote unquote ground floor is like at the main level of the canopy where they cut most of the trees for plazas. So this is on the ground where the dirt is.
Okay. She's gonna head down and she's gonna knock on the door.
And he answers it, and it is a Smeargle. And he says, and he's all wearing the Zekrom getup, obviously the black robes and with the blue trim, and you can also see that he keeps his tail prim and proper. He doesn't look like he's injecting paint out of it.
Oh, I'm here for my audition.
You have a black eye.
No, he does not.
Matches black outfit.
I don't know. Do you want to punch him?
Oh, I'm not punching him. I'm just wondering what he looks like.
No, he does not have any sort of swollenness in the face at all.
So in other words, this is a different guy.
Yeah. And he says, "All right, we'll see you in for the private audition."
Alright.
And
Iris is gonna walk in.
he closes the door.
I guess we could spiritually support her.
Guess. Or we could play rock, paper, scissors until she gets back.
Okay.
The rock, paper, scissors begins. I remember the last one.
Well,
All
we
right.
can't have a three-way tie this time.
So, for your first act, what are you going to do?
Okay. Let's see. I suppose for her first act, what she will do is she will do a series of twists and twirls along with using the powder snow move to sort of give it a magical sort of icy feel.
All right. If I remember right, Powder Snow has an attack roll.
Yeah, she's not aiming at anybody. She's just sort of swirling it around herself. But yeah,
that's what you're going to be rolling for.
Right. Anyways, let me
To
go grab
have
what it.
fine control over it.
Let me go to the spreadsheet and remind myself what powder snow's. It was like charisma something. Powder snow. Oh, wisdom. Yeah, D20 plus wisdom plus proficiency. Okay.
Yeah.
So, 6. Do you also want me to roll performance as well after that?
Yeah.
Okay. First, the powder snow, 24. And this will be her performance.
Did you put a +1 on that?
+1 on what?
Performance, you get a +1 to charisma checks.
Oh, I did not. I did not add a +1 to that.
24
Okay.
and 17.
Yep. And for flexing, because why not? I'm going to add a D8 to that performance check with her psionic dice. So that'll be 19.
All right, so you basically do exactly as you were expecting. You maybe jumped a little bit higher, twirled a little bit longer in the air than you expected yourself to at times. You keep the snow wrapped around you in a great cloak until you can move on to the next phase of your act. So for phase 2, what you gonna do?
Okay, for phase 2, this is where she is going to show off her harmonica abilities. So she's gonna take out her harmonica and she's gonna play a. Let's see. She is going to play a. We'll say sort of energetic, playful little tune. I don't have an exact song in mind, but just an energetic, playful little tune.
All right, roll performance for that. I don't know how instruments work in this game, I'll be honest.
Okay. And since this is a charisma check, I'll actually remember the +1. 22.
All right, yeah, you play it really well. For the guys outside, you might have a bit more battle music to your epic rock paper scissors game. And is there anything else that you wanted to do with the powder snow in phase 2, or did you just want it to fizzle out after phase 1?
I just wanted to fizzle out after phase 1.
Okay. And you play the tune, and the guy like writing notes the whole time as they do stone face. And yeah, the performance ends, and he says, "Thank you for your contribution. We'll let you know tonight if your performance was up to the standards that the Templar of Zekrom have for entertainment aboard the ship for our guests."
Alright. She gives a bow and she says, I do dearly hope that you choose me.
Yeah.
And after giving that bow, she heads out.
Before you head out, someone walks in the room, and he has a black eye, and he says, how was your day yesterday, brother? Mine was absolutely horrible." And then you close the door. And
Did he walk
newbie
past
might
us?
hear the word "horrible" drift through the door from this guy.
And Newbie's just sitting there and he looks like he's pouting and he says,
How did you win 15 times in a row?
Oh, it's just you always go for rock.
I did not notice that.
I'm done, you guys.
Oh, did you win?
Apparently they're gonna tell me later, but I think I did pretty good. It was a little too jumpy in my first performance, but I think the powder snow really helped make it look fine.
Well, I'm confident you won. Even though I didn't see anything.
You're a cute kid. I'm sure you won.
Yeah, I imagine it was just fine. Anyways, they told me they'd tell me later tonight whether I passed or not, so I suppose we'll just have to wait around until later then.
Oh, we should just go back to the hotel then, and if nothing comes, then I guess we're paying for our own way there.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't come to that, but if it does, it does. I'm sure we'll figure out something.
All right.
You will have to spend another 6 to stay this night as well.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Alright.
Can Newbie see if he can take up a side job during the day to make a little bit of money?
You can try. This is basically street for performing with haircuts, though.
Challenge accepted.
All right. Roll your persuasion.
Was it like a little cardboard side will haircut
15.
for money?
Did you get a 15 on your persuasion?
Yeah.
Okay. You've convinced an Alolan Doug trio for a trim.
Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's see here.
Well, you don't know how he's able to dig through the wood, and the wood has no holes in it afterwards.
Don't question it, newbie.
Alright. So how do you want me to roll this then?
You're going to have to roll the sleight of hand.
I don't know why I sent that to you, Crow. Sorry.
The rock, paper,
What?
scissors.
Exclamation mark.
11.
You find your scissors are not having a good time cutting hair that's made out of iron.
Well, this is what I have the hammer for.
Oh no.
Oh no.
To tenderize his hair.
I'm gonna play
No, see,
whack-a-mole.
what you do is you take the little part that you use to pry nails out, the nail remover part, and you use that to shape the hair.
I mean, that'll help you a little bit, but it's not gonna help those scissors cut anymore.
Let me dig through my... That's Rennial sheet. Let me dig through my...
Yes, Radio, how are you gonna help this situation?
Above her.
uh... Let's see, I'm gonna use the shears.
I'm like, I assumed that you were already using them.
No,
'Cause
scissors and shears are two different things.
Oh man. I guess you can make another sleight of hand with these here shears. All right. With your super muscles and the shears, you manage to start cutting the iron hair to your will.
All right.
And you give the Alolan Doug trio the hairdo.
Give him a mullet.
And Newbie's gonna show him in the mirror, and he says,
All right, what do you guys think?
And they say, "Why, it's quite marvelous, actually. I must admit that I wasn't so sure that you could clip hair so well when you're cutting a wig, but I do say I look fabulous."
Oh, well, thank you. I'm glad you like it.
And so they give you 5 gold.
Have a good evening.
So you got a good tip there.
mm-hmm.
Also, it's not an Alolan Doug trio at all.
He's a liar.
He was wearing a wig. He was wearing an Alolan Doug trio wig from that store that you punched the guy's face.
Oh my
Excellent.
god.
I vandalized a piece of his merchandise.
Oh my. There are no words for how petty.
Metal wigs.
Petty. And yeah, you get word that Iris is good to perform, and
Yeah.
we'll see the adventures on the Mist Continent in the next episode, I guess.
It's gonna fast travel.
Not completely, but you'll have to find out. Oh.
We're ending up on ships in these D&D campaigns.
Of course.
You know, ships are serious business in a D&D campaign.
Yeah. Something bad usually happens aboard.
Yeah, it can't go smoothly. That's illegal.
Yeah.
Of course.
But we'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.